it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and today is day 11 for Scraptember. Today we also have a sketch challenge, and this sketch has been created from Crystal's Beautiful Life. You can see the sketch in the top left corner. It will stay up there for the whole layout. So a sketch, that's what our challenge is. These sketches are up in the Scraptember Facebook group. They'll also be posted all over Instagram, so you'll be able to access them fairly easily. I will leave the link to the Scraptember Facebook group down below. It's not a super active group outside of Scraptember, but otherwise, where all the prompts get posted up there, and there's lots of chat. Everyone posts their layouts in albums, and there's lots of inspiration. So if you want to come and join, I will leave the link. But you will also find this sketch. It will appear in a lot of places all over Instagram as well. So go and check it out. So Christy designed this one. We have 4 sketches as part of our Scraptember prompts this year. So I created one. Mine went up on the 5th. Christy's is today. And then we've got 2 more later in the month. One from Jess and then one from Laura as well. So that's a fun new addition. We always do a sketch, but it was nice to do original ones designed by the 4 of us. Mine's a loose interpretation of Christy's sketch. I'm not going to lie. I am using the Sunny Days collection from Maggie Holmes, and it had this kind of chevron-y paper pattern. It's a bit hard to describe. I wish I had have left some of it to show you, but I fussy cut them all out off camera. And so I decided to fussy cut the sort of aquary, greeny, bluey, I don't know what colour you'd refer to that as, the chevrons. And I'm sort of using those as the, I guess, kind of semicircle elements on Christy's sketch. So she's got kind of the vertical design going down the right hand side of the page, which I definitely follow. Of course, I've run out of ATG tape. I always do. So I'm just refilling that. Side note, not related to the sketch. The ATG gun gets really easy to change the glue over the more you use it, or the tape runner over the more you use it. I know some people talk about it being difficult to sometimes get the tape swapped over, but I find if you use it a lot, it just becomes second nature to change the tape over. So there is that. Now I am going to put a border around my layout. Christy's sketch does have a border around it. It's hard to see because my editing software puts a white border around the image anyway on the screen, but there is also a border. So I am adding a border to my layout, which means I have cut down my white cardstock. I think it's about 11.5 inches by 11.5, so it's square obviously, but it also means that I will need to trim a little bit of excess off of this sort of vertical panel I'm working on. So it means I can place the sort of chevron-y pieces so that they overlap nicely. So you can see that I'm doing that now. So I'm just creating this kind of vertical feature. So I've taken those sort of half semicircle designs in Christy's layout and gone with it. I saw the paper in this collection. It reminded me of her sketch, and so I went with it. Now, her sketch has 3 photos and some florals and a title down the bottom. So I am not doing 3 photos. I am just doing 1 photo, which is quite unusual for me. I often don't scrap single photos. I would say that I am more of a multi-photo scrapper than a single photo scrapper. I used to do single photos all the time when I first started scrapbooking, but then I had kids. You take way more photos when you've got kids, and I didn't like to choose, so I just put multiple on a layout. But this one is just a single photo. So I am sticking down this vertical design, and then I will trim the excess off because there will be some overhang because, as I said, the white cardstock that I'm creating on is 11.5 by 11.5, so I've got room for my border. And then I've fussy cut some florals out of the Sunny Days collection, one of the pattern papers, and it's got some gold detailing. So I think I don't know if it was a specialty paper or if it was in the paper pad. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've had this collection. And I also use some butterflies that I've fussy cut out as well. You will see me use this collection a couple of times this month. It was one of my collections that I'm trying to use up in the month of August. It was part of my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I did create quite a few layouts with it for Scraptember, which I was super super happy about. This is not a summer layout. It is, in fact, a winter layout. I'm pretty sure it was taken in June. Let's have a look at the date. Of course, I haven't written it on the back. It was definitely taken, I think it was, it's either May or June, I think. Addison's a few months old in this photo. We'd gone to the park, and then Lincoln and Danny were playing. Addison had got a bit fussy, so I've just picked her up out of the pram, and it was a beautiful sunny winter's day. It was freezing, but it was just, you can see the sky behind me blue. There is not a cloud in the sky, and it was beautiful and cold. And so, yeah, I just snapped a picture of us. And I liked it, so I'm scrapping it. So you can see me here. I'm just sorting my florals into sizes, so that I can kind of have a play with them around the page. Now, you can see I've sort of cut one of the chevron pieces down, and I've put it on the left-hand side there. Now, this isn't in the sketch. I just felt like I wanted something on that sort of left-hand side, so I am going to add a little cluster over there. Now, Chrissy doesn't have that in the sketch, but that's okay. I'm still going with it. And I'm going to create 2 clusters around my photo with the florals. Now, I'm putting most of the florals underneath and just overlapping a couple of the florals over onto the photo. But I really like the way that this all sort of comes together. It's a pretty simple layout. Obviously not a lot of embellishments. Just the florals, a couple of butterflies, some word stickers and a title. That's it, really. But I think it's really effective. And a nice way to use the sunny days, a very summer collection, for a very winter photo. Addison's even got a little beanie on. So, it was just it was nice to be able to use a themed collection for a kind of opposite themed photo. What else can I tell you? So, it is, as I said, day 11. So, we're a good third of the way through the month so far. I hope you've enjoyed the videos from Laura and Christy, and then Jess and I. I know we've got a lot of inspiration coming at you, and there's a lot of other people playing along this month. So there will be a lot of content flying around YouTube in the scrappy world this month. I know there's always a lot of content, but I think there'll be a lot of people playing along with Scraptember, so it should be fun. And even if it's not a heap of people playing along, there'll still be a lot of videos coming at you. So we've got a playlist that will be linked down below, just an easy way to be able to find all of the videos, and you can just chuck the playlist on and let it run. That's what I do when I'm crafting often, is I just have my video or the videos running in the background and I can watch. It means I don't comment on quite as many videos as I would like, because I'm usually watching on my laptop while I'm crafting. So I don't always stop to comment before, YouTube automatically moves on to the next video. But I try to watch a little bit. So, it's hard sometimes to consume as much content as I would like. I'd like nothing more than to watch everybody's wonderful YouTube videos and get inspired. But bloody life gets in the way. And I have to end up doing other things like cleaning the house or playing with my children. Don't get me wrong. I love playing with my children and taking them out to do fun things. Addison's still obviously a little bit little. She's only 4 months old, and not quite engaging with things, but that's okay. She'll get there. I can't believe she's 4 months old already. Time has flown. She is currently having a nap. Lincoln's at daycare today, so she's having a little nap, and hoping that I can get through 2 voiceovers while she naps. We'll just see. She woke up just before, but I think she's gone back to sleep. So my aim is to try and do 2 more voiceovers, and then I've got 2 more videos to film for September, and I'd love to get them filmed because I'm going away this weekend. And this is sort of early August when I'm doing these voiceovers. So there's a bit going on for the rest of the month. So I'd really like to knock out my Scraptember videos just so I know that they're done, and I can kind of just not stress and spend time with the family doing fun things. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm excited. I've got a lot going on, and it's going to be a fun couple of months. And also, I can feel that winter here is sort of starting to think about transitioning into spring. I can feel it. It's not quite as bitingly cold as it has been. There's still a fair bit of rain. We always get a lot of rain where we are. But yeah, I I'm thinking we're coming out of winter, and I'm excited about that. Winter is my least favourite season, even though my birthday is in late June. So, I should love my birthday, but next year is the big 40. So, I'm trying to avoid thinking about the fact that I just turned 39. So there you go. That is my 39-year-old. Actually, now that I've thought about it, this photo was taken the day after my 39th birthday. There you go. Because I remembered looking at the date going, oh, it's the day after my birthday. So yes, I was 39 in this photo. I just turned 39. And yes, I had Addison quite late in life, or we had Addison quite late. I was 35, I think, when I had Lincoln. Yeah, that sounds about right. Or when I was pregnant with Lincoln, almost 36. And then, turned 39 just after I had Addison. So, yes, we did start our family a little bit later in life. But, we're just pretending I'm not almost 40. I think maybe I should do a party. Did anyone else do a party for their 40th? I'm feeling like I should celebrate rather than pretend it's not happening. Now, I had one title left in this sticker set. It's from One Canoe 2 collection, and the only word I had left was sun-kissed. So I was going to keep it for a summer layout because obviously sun-kissed. But I don't know, this is a really sunny, wintry photo. Both of our cheeks are flushed. I just thought it was cute, so we're going with it. I thought about adding the love hearts in these very summer-themed puffy stickers, but I didn't. The colours just weren't quite vibing with me for this layout. I had a quick look at the sticker sheet, and then I did decide that I might add some tiny word, they're not tiny word stickers, but word stickers or phrase stickers. So there was 4 in the sticker sheet, and 3 of them worked, which was good because I could add 1 to each cluster. Sorry, I had to quickly stop the recording because I just sneezed. You did not need to hear that on the recording, or you would have really hurt your ears. So, as I said, I am putting 1 tiny or phrase sticker in each cluster. So one says rest and relaxation, one says take me somewhere, and then the one down the bottom under the title says radiate, love. So I thought they all worked. We had gone to the park, we were resting and relaxing, and I feel like we're radiating love in that photo. Bit corny, but it works. So that's it. That is all I am doing embellishment-wise, and then I will add some splatters, of course. I have bought my splatters downstairs, not all of them, my mists, just a couple. Actually, just 4, I think. I've got my navy, my blush, and then a gold and a silver. So I am actually adding them to my pages now. I didn't add splatters all of, I think, last month. No, sorry, the month of July. Maybe June and July, because I hadn't bought any mists downstairs with me, where I've set up a little mini scrapbooking station. It's a bit lazy. I didn't go back upstairs and get them. So I bought some down this time, and I'm definitely making use of them. So I will come up with a still shot in just a second, but I just wanted to remind you to check out the description box down below so you can go and check out Christy and Laura. Christy will have a video up today. Laura's is up on the even numbers with Jess, but we are loving creating for you so far this month. Lots of other people playing along, so the playlist will be linked down below too, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks guys, bye.